Okay, so today I'll be starting by moisturizing my skin, and this moisturizer from Clinique is my all-time favorite one. Okay, so now since it's well hydrated, I'll just move on to the primer, and for that today I'll be using Maybelline New York Master Prime, which is this one. Now it will help me to blur out all the imperfections and to fill the pores here and there, which will make my skin look smoother. And I have a combination skin, so this one suits me very well. Okay, so now I don't have that much of prominent dark circles, so I will use this concealer from Primark, and the shade name is this one was Toffee, I guess. This is a shade darker to my skin tone, so yeah, it will just help me to hide the dark circles. So for this video I'm not using any color corrector. The next for my foundation I'll be using Maybelline Superstay in the shade 220 Natural Beige. I literally love this foundation. I just love the finish it provides, and it's not that super matte or it's neither dewy, so it just gives you a finish, a satin kind of finish. For me, at least I feel it that way. And since I have flaky skin around my nose, whenever I use matte foundation, it tends to cling on them, so I just prefer this one because it just covers everything perfectly, and just a little bit of this foundation goes a long way. So yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, so after this I'll just move on to my brows, and for this video I'm using this eyebrow defining pencil from Faces Canada, and the shade name is, I'll just mention the shade name in the text below. I don't remember the shade name actually. Okay, so I prefer chocolate brown or dark brown when it comes to my brows, and this is one of them. Okay, so it also comes with a spoolie on the other end. Okay, so now I'll start with my eye makeup, and for the shadows today I'll be using this one from Beauty Glazed, and this is the color book, and it comes with 3 palettes together. Which is pretty cool. Okay, so before starting my eye makeup, I'll just blend the creases. And for the powder today, I will use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Dual Palette, and it got broken, you can see. Okay, so I'll just use a little bit of powder to just set the crease area. Okay, so the lids are set. I will start with this peachy shade from this color book by Beauty Glazed, and this will be my transitional shade, and I will keep the eye makeup very subtle today. So for blending the transitional shade, I'll be using this AIM 514 brush by Morphe. This helps me blend the color really well. Okay, so now I'll take this very light, beige kind of color, which has a brown kind of undertone, and I will use this to just settle down the peach I have used right now. Okay, so now I think this is ready for the next shade, and the next one I will just pick this very faded golden kind of shimmer, this one, and I'll just use it on the inner corners of my lid, and I'll use my finger for this. Very lightly, I don't want it to be overpowering. Just a hint of shimmer. To make my eyes look brighter. So now I think this is ready. As I told you, I'll keep this makeup very simple, yet there will be something. Okay, I have these two red lipsticks today. One is from Milani and the shade name is 14 Devotion, and this one is from Jordana and this is from their range Sweet Cream Matte, and the shade name is Cherry Cobbler, which is this is a little bit brighter than this one. And today I'll not use them as a lipstick, today I'll be using them as my eyeliner. Okay, so I have this tiny angular brush from Essence, and I will just take this red first, from Jordana of course. Okay, so the next I'll take this red, which is a Devotion from Milani, and this one is a bit darker, you can see. Okay, so the next one I'll take a little bit of this black in this very thin brush, and I'll apply it just over my lash line. Okay, so now I will start with the concealer part, and to highlight the highest points of my face, today I will be using this one from Too Faced, and this is the Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer in the shade Light Beige. And this is a hydrating concealer, and this is a full coverage one, so if you use a little bit of it, you are good to go. I'll just keep setting it with powder so that it doesn't. And for the lower lash line, I'll just start with the peachy shade I just used for my transitional shade for the upper lid, which is this one. And the tiny flat brush I'm using for this is from Morphe as well, and the brush number is M213. And I'll just cover the entire lower lash line, and I'll keep it blending. I think this is good for this look. And the next I will be highlighting my brows, but before that I just want to complete the contouring, and for that I will be using this contour palette, which is from BH Cosmetics, and it is called Studio Pro, which looks like this. And I'll start by using these two shades, and this brush is from Real Techniques. and I will use this shade right here, which is a yellowish kind of shade for highlighting, to just make the cheekbones look uplifted. I'll just take a little bit of that shade and I'll just push it in below the contour on the cheeks. Next, for the blush, I'll be using this one from Milani, and the shade name is Blossom Time Rose, and this is a shimmery blush. It has got tiny shimmer particles inside it. So I'll just use this highlight brush from e.l.f., but I use this for my blush. And I have another one which is the blush brush, which I use for highlighting, and I will use it on the apples of my cheeks. Okay, so the next I'll be using this golden shade only, which I use for my inner corner of the upper lid. I will use this one only to just highlight my brow bones and the inner corner of my eyes. So I'll just use this flat brush from Urban Decay. You can use any flat brush you have. For the highlighter today, I'll be using this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and the shade name is Precious Petals, which is a beautiful peachy kind of shimmer, and the formula is pretty nice. It gives you a velvet kind of finish. It's neither too powdery nor too wet, so it's just the perfect thing I want right now. And for that, I'll be using this fan brush from e.l.f. and I will be applying it on the highest planes of my face, where the light will probably hit and bring it forward. The next, I'll just curl my lashes and apply a good amount of mascara. And for the mascara today, I'm using this Instacurl Lash Mascara from MAC, which looks like this. Okay, so lastly, I'll just spray this MAC Fix Plus, and this is my all-time favorite setting spray. It just helps me to melt down all the layers of the powder and everything and just make it look like one. So yeah, I'll just cover my eyes so that the eye makeup doesn't melt down. Okay, so for my lips, I will just apply a good amount of lip balm, because today I'll be using a matte lipstick, liquid lipstick. So yeah, priming your lips are very important, and this one is from Burt's Bees, which is this. You can use any lip balm you have. So today I have a new lipstick which I have bought currently, and this one is from Jacqueline USA Mad About Matte, which is very pocket friendly, and the shade name is Nude Streak 09. And the good thing about this lipstick is it gives you a matte finish. It takes a little bit of time to settle down, to look matte, but it doesn't give you that hard feeling on your lips, or your lips will not look cracked up after some time. So yeah, this is a good option for those who can't adjust with dry matte lipsticks. This is really a good option, and this shade is lovely. I'm not sure how much it will stay if you have oily food, or if you are just having food and something like that, because I haven't tried it that way, but I have applied it once before this one, and I didn't have food and oily food and things after applying it. It stayed for almost like 8 to 9 hours, which is pretty good for me. But I really don't know if you have oily food after applying this, how much will it last. Okay, so I'm done. I'll just apply some falsies, a pair of falsies, and I'll just get my hair done, and I'll just dress up a bit and then I'll be back.